All right, so finally, someone has asked me the question, Robin, why are you putting out more content about yourself, the values that you have, some of the lessons that you've learned, perhaps even some of the failures that you've had throughout your time, instead of doing what everyone else is doing, throwing out the latest hacks, tips, tricks, marketing strategies to do said marketing? But again, I can answer those in three simple reasons. Number one, because everyone else out there on the internet is doing the exact same thing. Now, if you are the same as everyone else, how can you stand out? Number two, there's no transparency between them and the information. So if I'm able to share a lot of my values and a lot of the things that I've done, lessons I've learned, to me it appears that perhaps I'm a little bit more like them and perhaps gone through many things like them as well. So again, I can also share some of the team's wins where, as an example, our recent client, we've generated $30,000 for them within the month on a platform that they have never used before. So another win is our very first client, Lockie. Phenomenal person, absolutely love him. And within his business, we doubled their revenue, monthly revenue that is. So keeping that consistent, and as well built out an international e-commerce brand with him during COVID, where people said that cannot happen. And last but not least, we've built multiple sales funnels for many businesses throughout our 3.5-4 years in operation, and allowing them to move away from working in the business and working on the business, or better yet, looking after their family and friends, doing what they love. And something I love speaking to clients who jump on board, or within our sales meeting, is that unless you're a unicorn, someone else has the exact same business model as you. And thus, what is the reason between their ideal client or the ideal demographic marketplace doing business with you rather than doing business with your competitor? And that ultimately comes down to the person behind the business and what they stand for, who they are, and how they operate. And I can attest to this, considering most of our clients have been when I've built that relationship with them. Now granted, is this the best way to scale? Is this the most profitable? Absolutely not. But is this the most rewarding? Is this the most fulfilling? And you can actually bring in the expertise that you can to help them out. Then that is a lot more fulfilling, and you can see so much, life come back into them once they've been able to understand the online space. Now, also a good point that I was advised is that this is putting out the videos, sharing your story, being able to build relationships with people online is exactly the same thing as what people did pre-internet, where, went to your BNI or went to your the Chamber of Commerce, which I can attest to as really good places to start business. And I'm very thankful for Tim Ferro, my call him father-in-law, who introduced me to these groups many, many years ago. You can look at what we're doing now online, that this BNI, the Chamber, is at a larger scale. You can get in front of your ideal audience directly and start building relationships. It doesn't have to be within your local geographical area. So if there's anything to take away from this video here, number one, go out there and build your personal brand, because no one can do you better than you. And number two, go out there and help as many people as possible by doing what you love. So that's pretty much it. Have a great weekend. I'll see you in the next video.